Kind of a good vibe here.
The Bets music is amazing. It's different. Welcome into PHNX Bets. My name's Shawn and Petey, alongside the one, the only, D. Peter.
Yeah, and my bets record is less than outstanding. I'm literally surprised they invited me back, and I guess if the Deef and Lock would have been here, I might not have been back.
That might be true, but regardless, someone's bets are bound to be right. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, leave a 5-star review. It is Game 5. Do or die. I missed the drums. I usually do like the drums when it comes in. Yeah.
Is it coming still?
It's coming. Hold on. Give it a second.
Yeah, I've seen the air drums. I'm a big air drum guy.
There we go. Okay. Now we can talk about hockey and betting and stuff like that. Game 5 of the NHL Finals. Stanley Cup Finals tonight in Vegas. Vegas up 3-1, looking to win the first ever Stanley Cup in their 6 years of existence, I believe.
6, yeah.
That would, I mean, it'd be cool for hockey, would also kind of suck for the fans who have been sitting here waiting forever. I think we'll start here. Big question tonight is Matthew Tkachuk, his injury. I don't know. Is he playing for sure? Have we heard that yet?
I think he's going to play.
Yeah.
And the issue is how effective can he be in this game is TBD. I think you're going to have a hard time keeping him off the ice tonight.
Yeah,
the kind of player he has been. I think when you play this many games, the NHL playoffs is different than any other playoffs. It's a war.
Yep.
And to get to this point, there are a lot of guys that are playing hurt. With the severity of the injuries vary. We'll find out next week when everybody reports what their injuries were. Tkachuk's hurt.
Yeah.
And if this was game 56, he's not playing. But this isn't. This is the Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah. He's going to play.
That he is.
But we'll see how effective he can be.
Yeah. And he's playing against a team that's looked pretty good in these playoffs, Vegas Golden Knights. At this point, as it stands, Jonathan Marchessault is the current favorite for the Conn Smythe, which somebody sitting on this show right now, yours truly, predicted before the NHL playoffs.
Insane. You should be the hockey guy here.
I mean, I don't know.
Buddy, you picked the teams that are made the finals.
I did.
You.
Yeah, I guess I did kind
Not
of.
me.
But I was
0 for 2.
It was like half joke, though. I picked the Golden Knights to win on the show, but on this show, I did pick the Florida Panthers. I thought they would put up more of a fight, but here we are. But yeah, they're Jonathan Marchessault currently the favorite to win Conn Smythe. Do you think there is an opportunity for anyone to take it from him? And if it was, it would most likely be Jack Eichel or Adin Hill.
Yeah, the only other two in the conversation are those two. Yeah. The only way that changes is if the series totally changes. Yeah. And you see the Florida Panthers were all about Tkachuk and his ability to score important goals at the right time for this team throughout this playoffs, unless Florida comes back and wins the Stanley Cup on the back of Tkachuk, it's Marchessault's to lose.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same at this point. My whole thing with Marchessault before the series started was the Vegas Golden Knights do not have like a clear star at this point. Like obviously Jack Eichel is their star, but no one that was like dominating in the way that Tkachuk was for the Panthers or Bob
even
was.
Bobrovsky, yeah.
And the one guy that I guess kind of was Adin Hill, and he wasn't even supposed to be that good. So my being super confident.
But even the starting goalie in game 1.
Yeah, exactly. So my confidence that he was going to continue that throughout the entire Stanley Cup playoffs and be the clear-cut Conn Smythe winner wasn't there. Yeah. And with the kind of the intangible of Jonathan Marchessault playing his former team, a team that more or less gave up on him. I don't know how guys look at it, but I mean, they let him go in an expansion draft. I just thought it made a lot of sense. My dumbass, though, didn't actually place that bet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
It's a damn shame. If I had placed it, I most certainly would have placed it on the BetMGM Sportsbook because it's the best sportsbook of all time. They're so kind that they just giving you daily free baseball bets with their BetMGM Swing for the Fences promotion. All you have to do is log into BetMGM Sportsbook, bet or play the BetMGM MLB free-to-play game from now until September 7th. That's the entire baseball season, basically.
And you did this today.
I did, yeah. Pick a zone. They're going to give you one of 4 zones. You pick one. You'll pop out single, double, triple, home run. I have not popped out yet. I'm still batting 1,000. You just popped out.
I've popped out like 4 times. I didn't pop out today, but I've popped out 4 times.
I've never popped out. I'm the Corbin Carroll of the BetMGM Sportsbook.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. But yesterday I singled, got a 15% parlay boost. So they giving you all different kinds of things. They're super fun over there for free.
Just jumped on and did
all
that.
You got to do is hop on the app, but you do have to use it within 24 hours, and you have to use it on MLB.
Yeah.
But if you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PHNX. There's a few different offers depending on where you live, but for our Arizona audience, you will get up to $100 in bonus bets on your first wager with BetMGM. Again, make sure you use bonus code PHNX. Check out the show notes for full details, and now listen to the one, the only Mustachio Shane talk about the disclaimer.
Disclaimer, 21 plus to wager. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in Washington, D.C., Mississippi, Nevada, New York, and Ontario. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369, New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP, Arizona. 1-800-522-4700, Kansas, Nevada. 1-800-327-5050, Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF, Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan.
Oh, it's playoff
Michigan,
time?
Yeah.
It is playoff time.
It is.
And
not in Michigan,
I think the basketball one wrapped up.
It did last night.
And if you want to take care of your Nuggets and give your Nuggets the best clippers, go to manscaped.com, especially in the playoff season. Don't be dirty in your crease like Matthew Tkachuk. Keep the net clean like Adin Hill. If you want your nights to be golden, polish your armor. If your privates look like Radko Gudas, it's time to shave that playoff beard. By the way, the hockey guys in their playoff beards, they need Manscaped now because you think they're bushy up top. Boy, howdy. Shave off that playoff beard between your legs. Turn to Manscaped, the Lawnmower 4.0. It's waterproof, it's cordless, and it has a light in case you want to trim in the dark and do your thing. They also have the Crop Reviver for anti-chafing. Manscaped has you covered. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code PHNX at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code PHNX at manscaped.com. Pick a winner, hit the playoff push, and use Manscaped to shave that bush. And remember, at manscaped.com, no nicks, no cuts, and no fuzzy nuts.
Thank you kindly, Petey. Thank you for that, and thank you for joining me, for giving me picks. Like you said earlier, you might not have the best track record, so
I was on a complete heater at home by myself until I did the show. And
I will say,
so maybe this is my redemption show.
Been pretty good throughout these playoffs, I feel like, and we agree on a couple of ours. We also disagree on a couple of ours. But I'll let you start first. Why don't we get into your picks?
Why don't we get into my picks? Well, I think coming home for the Vegas Golden Knights, I think this is a win, and I think it's a big win for them tonight. I'd love to see the Florida Panthers come back and make this a series, but I've taken the Vegas Golden Knights and the puck line -1.5 at +135. I think once the end is near, I think Florida is going to give up a bundle.
Yeah.
So I'm also taking the over 6 at +100. So I've got Vegas puck line and the over.
I'm playing a little bit of a dangerous game if we want to get into my picks. I'm rocking with you on the Vegas puck line. I do think they'll win this handedly. But I'm going with the under 6. The last 2 games have been under 6, if I remember correctly. One of the things that Leah was talking about earlier today is kind of like Vegas feeling the pressure of being able to close this out, and once they know they're like, oh, we're gonna win this thing, they start to kind of grip the stick a little bit tighter, kind of tense up. So my hope, they get up to an early lead, early 2-0, 3-0 lead, and then they kind of tense up and we get a very defensive game from that point on. Like I said, I'm taking a little bit of a risk by taking a puck line and the under, but that's what my gut's telling me. But we do agree on at least one of our props, so we could go right into your props, Petey.
Okay.
Jonathan Marchessault.
Well, if we talk about the hottest guy, we talked about from Conn Smythe already. He's got points in 9 straight. He's got 8 goals in those 9 games. He has not gone 2 games without a goal since way back against Edmonton 2 series ago, and he was held scoreless in the last game in Florida, so I don't think he goes 2 games without scoring. I think Marchessault is an anytime goal scorer at +105. Adin Hill, Vegas has given up over 30 shots 3 of the 4 games in this series, I think they're going to do it again tonight. They're throwing the kitchen sink at him. So I think he's over 28.5 saves at minus 125. And Brendan Montour is a guy who gets shots on goal. What does he have? He's got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's just averaging just above 3 in this series. I think he's over 3.5 because when the end is near, the D are going to come up rushing. So I got Brendan Montour over 3.5 shots at plus 130 in Game 5.
I like those. Just much like with our picks, I agree with one and disagree with the other. Oh, Jacob has 2 props. Did I send you?
Oh, buddy.
Wah, wah. I'm sending you mine as we speak. Oh my God, this computer sucks. No, I'm not. My props, I'm going to just tell them to you because my computer sucks. I'm with you on the Jonathan Marchessault goal.
The Conn Smythe winner tonight, he blocks it up.
Yeah, I've been walking with him. He's been the best player in the series. But I am disagreeing on the Adin Hill saves only because A, I did take the under, and B, I just have been burned so much by Adin Hill, but like betting on saves, like trying to bet on the over on saves that I can't do it anymore, and I wanted to bet on saves, so I did that. And then Sam Bennett over 3.5 shots at plus 130, I believe, or no, plus 110. I've been very successful betting on Sam Bennett shots. When he does it, he gets like 6 shots. Yeah, he just he gets a bunch of shots on net, and also with the question of Tkachuk and how effective he'll be if he's even going to play at this point. You're giving me plus 110 on Sam Bennett over on shots. It's hit for me a couple of times in these playoffs already. I'm going to do it again. So yeah, those are my picks. Petey.
Yes.
Obviously, both the Vegas Golden Knights are finishing out tonight. Yeah. Do you have a score prediction?
Yeah, I think this gets lopsided because I think once the end is near, I think they're going to put a couple extra in. I'm going to go 5-2 Vegas Golden Knights.
I'm feeling something very similar. I'm going 4-1, mainly again because I have that under and I need them to. I think this is Vegas' series. I don't, especially.
Can you imagine the parade?
Ooh,
Las Vegas Boulevard. They're going to an F1 race down Las Vegas Boulevard, and they're going to have a Stanley Cup parade down Las Vegas Boulevard.
Vegas is having. I know Colorado is having themselves a decent couple of years in sports, but Vegas getting F1, potentially getting a baseball team. Their football team is whatever. But the Vegas Aces are defending WNBA champions. They were the first professional team to win in Vegas, and now you're probably going to have a second tonight.
Fire.
Listen. I'm willing to call it truce with Jack Eichel. At this point, I don't know. I've had a beef with him, but what am I going to do? He's about to be a Stanley Cup champion.
So he doesn't even know what Charles Barkley is. Do you think he knows who you are?
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll
have to ask him.
We will have to ask him, and you will have to follow us on Twitter. Follow me at Sean_DePaz. You can follow Peter at
S Peters Hockey.
You can follow the show at PHNX Bets. You can follow the whole operation at PHNX_sports, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Obviously,
TikTok?
What's that?
I don't know
TikTok is where you're doing it. It's where you throw it in a circle, Petey. Yeah, you'll find out in Nashville.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us. Like I said earlier, like, comment, subscribe, leave a 5-star review. In the words of Bomani Jones, you leave a 4-star review. I'm inclined to believe you are a hater. We'll be back tomorrow right here at noon. The Deef should be back, I think. We'll see. We're going to be talking about baseball now. Most likely, because I think it's going to be over tonight, and then we just got baseball to talk about. Oh, I'm excited about that. You might come back.
So I won't be on another show. I'll talk ball. I'll talk baseball.
We'll see.
Corbin Carroll. Tune in for Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, like, subscribe, join us every day, Monday through Friday at noon, and we will see you tomorrow. In the wise words of Shane Diefenbach, peace, love, and Lord Stanley's Cup.